Bitcoin just flashed a massive bull market indicator. Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about a major bull market confirmation that just came in over the last couple of weeks that you have probably not heard about. Now, there's a concept that we've taught in the Cryptocurrency Technical Analysis Academy and that will soon be coming to Club DeFi's Principles of Technical Analysis, having to do with the alignment of moving averages. And that basically means, is the 50 moving average on top of the 100, on top of the 200, or on the flip side, is the 200 above the 100, above the 50? Right now, we are seeing the 50 simple moving average on the 3-daily chart cross above the 100, and soon we'll be crossing above the 200, and the only two times that this alignment change has ever happened before in the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency led to the 2016-17 bull market that saw a 10,000% rally, and led to the 2020-2021 bull market that saw a 700% rally. Based on this data, I believe Bitcoin's about to go into a bull market, so without much further ado, let's go ahead and dive right on into it. All right, guys, stay tuned until the end of the video, because at the end of the video, I'm going to tell you who won Wednesday's giveaway. You're really going to like the comment that won. I read this comment. I'm like, I'm sorry, everybody else. This just hands down had to be the winner. I'm going to read it to you at the end of this video, so stay tuned. And you're also going to learn how you can enter to win more money next week. All right. Let's check on the chart. This is the BLX, the Brave New Coin Liquid Index chart for Bitcoin. This is a composite chart that shows you the last 12 years of price action and price action data on the Bitcoin market, and it gives us a complete history of everything the market has ever done, meaning that we can run our technical indicators as far back as they'll go. The indication we're going to speak about today, very simply, has only happened 3 times in the history of Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. The first time it occurred was here in December of 2015, and it led to the 2016-17 bull market, where Bitcoin would appreciate in value by over 9,000%. The second time that this trend change ever occurred was here in mid-2019, and following that confirmation, Bitcoin would rally by nearly 800% into the 2020 and 2021 bull market. And that same indication has just flashed within the last 2 weeks. No technical indicator should ever be read in a vacuum devoid of other technical indicators giving it confirmation and support. That being said, on this channel, I have given you so many different reasons why I believe a bull market will be beginning in the next 12 to 16 months. One of those videos having to do with Lux Algo, I will link up there. And also last Wednesday's video, which the winner of our giveaway today commented on, I talked about 5 major reasons why Bitcoin will moonshot moving into the very beginning of Q2 of next year. So this is not the only reason why I believe Bitcoin's going into a bull market, but it is a confirmation that I haven't told you about yet that I think is very, very important. Let's go ahead and define what exactly it is that we're talking about and look at the historicity of this chart formation. Jumping back onto Bitcoin and zooming in on 2015, we can see that I have 3 moving averages plotted. Those are the 50, the 100, and the 200 simple moving average. If you don't know, you can go into your indicators and strategies button, which is right here. Type in 4MA, and you can bring up a technical indicator that will have 4 moving averages in one to save you an indicator if you're not using the premium version of TradingView, which, by the way, you should. And if you sign up with the link down below, you're going to get free money. So sign up for TradingView down below, and you can get access to all of that. This bottom moving average represents the 50 moving average on our 3-daily chart interval, which is the interval we're on right now. This second moving average represents the 100 interval moving average, and this top moving average represents the 200 moving average. To understand the significance here, you also have to understand something called the alignment of moving averages. Whenever you have the shortest moving average above the shorter moving average, above the longer moving average, above the longest moving average, so 20 above the 50, above the 100, above the 200, for example, or the 1 above the 2, above the 3, above the 4, or the 10 above the 20, above the 30, above the 40, whatever it is, whenever you have that alignment, that's a bull market alignment. It means that the market is generally moving to the upside. Now, if you have that flipped and you have the longest above the longer, above the shortest, so for example, the 200 above the 100, above the 50, above the 20, or the 100 above the 50, above the 20, above the 10, whatever it is, then that's a bear market alignment. If you see those moving averages are just crossing each other in a very kind of lackadaisical, unorthodox way, where one moving average is here for 1 minute and another moving average is moving all over the place, and it just kind of looks like spaghetti, I'll show you what I mean in a minute, then that means that the market's likely moving sideways and it's going through a major trend reversal or change. An example of a bull market alignment of moving averages is here in the 2013 bull market, where the 50 is above the 100, above the 200, and then you move into the bear market where you end up having the 200 above the 100, above the 50. This is bearish alignment. This over here was bullish alignment of moving averages. Now, oftentimes the bearish realignment of moving averages happens so late in a bear market that it's not a great bear market indicator, but in history, whenever we see the bull market realignment come into play, that normally is a bull market signal. And we can see that's the case here in December of 2015. We saw the 50 cross above the 100, and then it crossed above the 200. So for a time, we had the 50 above the 200 above the 100. Then the 100 came up, crossed above the 200. So we had the 50 above the 100 above the 200. That is bull market alignment of moving averages. And you can see from that point, those moving averages did not cross again for over 2 years, and Bitcoin would rally by over 5,600% from the date that occurred. Now, again, you can see the bearish reshuffling of moving averages came so late in the bear market that it was not a bear market confirmation. But when we did see this all happen at once here on May 28th, 2019, the 50 crossed above the 100 and the 200, and the 100 crossed above the 200 at the same time, we instantly went from bearish alignment of moving averages with the 200 above the 100 above the 50 to bullish alignment of moving averages with the 50 above the 100 above the 200. This was a bull market confirmation. Zooming out, we can see from that date on May 28th, Bitcoin would go on to rally for 700 days and nearly 700%. BitConnect promised 1% a day and it was a scam, but this indicator promised 1% a day and it actually came true. How about that? Now, for the exciting announcement that we're talking about today, we can see that the 50 moving average has actually just crossed above the 100 moving average here on the 3-daily chart for Bitcoin recently. Now, make no mistake, we are not into bull market alignment of moving averages yet. We're going to need to see the 200 come down or at least trade sideways. We need to see the 50 get above the 200 and for the 100 to get above the 200. This would be bull market alignment of moving averages. We're not there yet, but the first realignment that always occurs is that the 50 always crosses above the 100. That is always our early warning sign. Looking back to the realignment here in May of 2018, you can see the 50 cross above the 100 above the 200, and then the 100 cross above the 200. But this all happened basically at the exact same time. It really didn't matter exactly which one came first, but in reality, the 50 did cross above it first. And also, of course, looking back here to December of 2015, the 50 crossed the 100. Then a couple of months later, now remember what I said there, a couple of months later, the rest of the realignment occurred because Bitcoin moved to the upside very aggressively. The full realignment can take time, but the realignment has just begun, and that is very exciting. And on top of everything we've talked about in other videos, weekly chart buy signal on Lux Algo having coming into play, Fed rate pause more than likely in the next 6 months, the balance sheets, quantitative tightening slowing down, stock market rallying, Dixie dropping, all of these things that I believe are going to happen in the next 12 months are all going to lead to a bull market. They're all confirmations, but this is one more that I want to add to the list because historically, it's called every bull market. So I think it's got a very good track record, and I think it's something that you should keep in mind. And I think it is one of the major reasons why Bitcoin is heading into a bull market within the next 12 months. All right, we're about to announce the winner of Last Climate of Cryptos giveaway. But before we do, I do want to mention that today's video is brought to you by our very own Club DeFi's Principles of Technical Analysis. Guys, this is a form of technical analysis. This was pure TA that you saw in this video. Technical analysis, as you have seen, can help us to predict major movements in the market, but it can also help us to predict very small movements in the market, down on the 1 minute time frame, down on the 1 hour time frame, not just on these longer term time scales. It's very important that we understand technical analysis because it's what's going to give us the tools that we need to successfully trade and invest in these markets. And that's what I want to help you to do. I want to help you to trade and invest successfully in these markets, and I also want to teach you basic principles of personal finance so that you guys can achieve what I call financial sovereignty. That is where you have total and complete control and access over your wealth and not the other way around. I don't want your money controlling you. I want you to control your money because that's the way that it was made to work. In Club DeFi's Principles of Technical Analysis, I'm going to give you everything that you need to know to get started very strongly in the Bitcoin and cryptocurrency market doing technical analysis so that you guys can trade and invest in these markets and bring yourself financial sovereignty. It's not my dream to just give you a bunch of fish, guys. It is my dream to teach you how to fish. But on the topic of animals, we got to talk about last week's giveaway. The question was this: what is your favorite reptile? Now, I'm going to announce the winner, and I'm really excited about the comment that they left, but I also have to let you know that YouTube lags, and it takes a few days for them to show what the actual ad revenue of the video was. So let me just show you the back end of YouTube and how this works for just a second. We can see the video here, 5 reasons why Bitcoin will moonshot on this day. Bitcoin price prediction. That was the video that we did the first giveaway on. You can see at the time of recording this on Thursday, May 18th, they've not given me the estimated ad revenue. That being said, if we go to YouTube Analytics, we can see that the video right now, at the time of recording this, has 9,100 views. Taking this video as an analogy, the video that got about 8,500 views, Secret Bitcoin Price Prediction calls $30,000 breakout within days. And looking at its revenue, we can see this made about $45 on 8,500 views. My estimation, I could be wrong on this, but my estimation is that that video is going to make about $50 in ad revenue. So I'm going to go ahead and give $25 away. And if it ends up being more than that, I will send more. So let's go ahead and read the comment that won. Today's winner is going to be Josh Loza Media, and I will tell you why. A lot of people said turtle, but Josh just absolutely blew my mind with a fun fact that I never knew, but I am definitely going to repeat to people. So let's read this comment. Josh said, my favorite reptile would have to be the turtle because its shell is actually a calendar. The natives of America and other natives people knew that the turtle accurately follows the 13-month lunar cycle, with each month being approximately 28 days. The shell of a turtle has 13 center patterns and 28 on the outer shell. It rattled my mind that there are 13 lunar months and not 12 compared to our traditional calendar system, and the turtle calendar has 364 days in a year, with an extra day being a sort of rest or renewal of sorts. And I looked this up just to check if he was just pulling my leg or something, and this is actually true. The lunar calendar's on a turtle back. Depending on how we measure a lunar month, the moon goes around the Earth in approximately 28 days. This means that in 1 year, 365 days, the moon goes around 13 times, giving us 13 lunar months with 28 days each. Conveniently, if we examine a turtle shell, we find the same pattern of numbers of lunar months in a year and days in a lunar month. You can see that this looks like a turtle shell. And sure enough, if you go and find a picture of a turtle, it's true. 13 larger plates, and there's 28 plates around the perimeter. How cool is that? That was like I have to pick that comment, Josh. That was awesome. No offense to everybody else. There were good comments in there too, but that one, easy. Just boom. I'm gonna go ahead and send you $25 in Bitcoin as an estimate. I think that video will make about $50. I'll check. Like I said, guys, we're gonna be giving away 50% of the ad revenue on each video. I'll have to figure out a way to figure out what 50% of the ad revenue will be and kind of solidify that. But for right now, I'm gonna send 25 bucks to Josh. Thank you so very much for that awesome comment and adding to my treasure trove of fun facts. I told you guys to impress me. That impressed me. So let me just go ahead and give you the prompt for next week's video. The next question for Wednesday's video's giveaway is, what is your favorite dish to cook? Oh, yeah, see, I'm not a very good cook. I can make eggs, that's about it. So for me, I'd have to say eggs, and I'd probably lose the competition myself. But for all of you amazing cooks out there, you masters of the culinary arts, tell me down below, what is your favorite dish to cook? Give me all kinds of details so that I can get hungry and go and spend the other half of this video's ad revenue on buying whatever it is that you tell me tastes really good in the comment section. As you guys know, the rules of the giveaway are very simple. Whoever interests me the most and gives me the most interesting comment will win half of whatever the ad revenue of this video ends up being. Hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Make sure to hit that post notification bell so you won't miss another video. Make sure to sign up for Club DeFi's Principles of Technical Analysis. Use all the coupon codes down below because you can save thousands of dollars by using our coupon codes on all of those different products that you guys are going to use every day as traders and analysts. Before I go, I do just first want to thank each and every single last one of you for watching, as always, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.